Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers? Well, this is Chuck with Chuck's Hobby Spot again. I wanted to do a quick how-to video. Yeah, I want to show somebody how I do stuff. Maybe it'll give you guys some ideas. Maybe you guys can even use a little bit of this and do it your way, and then maybe I'll learn something, I guess. So I'm gonna do a quick how-to video of how I make my seat belts on modern cars. So this is just the way I do it. I'm not saying this is the right way. I'm not saying it's the wrong way. I thought I'd give you viewers out there that maybe want to do seat belts an idea of maybe how I do mine. So this is the excuse me, the Z that I've been building. And I mean, I can do like a racing harness or something, but I choose to do a belt, like a shoulder belt. So this is how I do it, okay? This is the interior that it's gonna go into. So I've already flocked the interior. I've already two-toned the seats. I've already painted everything. So what I do is I take my drill. I don't know what number this is. This is all like what my perspective. So you know, it's gonna change on scale to scale. So I don't know how I can get this into view. So I take my drill with a little teeny drill, and what I'm using is this solder, and this will last you 5 lifetimes. Okay, it's 22 thou, 0.022. Okay, I take a drill that's equivalent to that, and I drill where the shoulder belt's gonna go into. I drill 2 holes, okay? Be careful not to drill through the sides. So you go little by little, you know. When you see that plastic's coming out, stop, clean your drill, and put your drill back in there to see how far you get a drill, okay? So then I take, after I get the 2 holes in there, sorry, there's a lot of movement in this, but I just ordered a tripod for future videos. So then I'm gonna take the solder wire, because you can bend this any way you want. You don't have to use soldering wire. You can use whatever you like. I take it and I bend it over a toothpick. And the reason why I use a toothpick like this is because you can go any diameter, up or down, okay? So, see that? That's the finished product. It's not painted. Everything's in raw, okay? So I take it, I bend it over the toothpick, and I get like a U, okay? And then I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna stick it in those 2 holes. So now you got the plastic piece, which is on the shoulder belt of every modern car pretty much, unless it's a track belt that, you know, some of the 80s Thunderbirds and stuff like that had it and it went down a track or whatever. Man, that's been a long time since I've seen those, but that was like a kind of a short thing. So anyway, that's what I do to get the shoulder belt part of it. Okay, so now we have a completed seat, and it looks kind of like that before paint, okay? So now I'm gonna take the ribbon, which I buy this ribbon at Hobby Lobby. You can probably get it at Michael's, Joann's. This is 1/16. I don't buy, sometimes I do, but I think Detail Master, there's a lot of places that sell ribbon, but all it is really is pretty much this ribbon, which you can buy a ton of this stuff for a couple bucks, okay? So I buy my ribbon like this. Maybe the other stuff is more to scale, I don't know, but I mean, maybe it's even got a different texture in it, I don't know. They all seem the same to me, okay? So I use this. I used to use like paper cutouts, but now as time goes by, you start to get more realistic and start to think of different things, and so that this might be something that you guys can take with you too. This is what I use, okay? and it's 1/16, and it's 24 foot of this. This should last you a lifetime if you're gonna do all black. You know, I have different colors. This looks like an olive green, and this probably around the same size. This is 1/8, okay? So this is 1/8. It's probably a, you know, it's a different scale. Let's see, I'll show you. Okay. So you can get different sizes, whatever scale you're doing, okay? And I've got plenty of this stuff in there. So I'll take it, you know that you got your, where your seatbelt comes from, the retractor. So you can build a retractor, but you're not gonna see what's against the door. So I'll always just take the ribbon and glue it to the bottom of the seat. And I run it through the top of the loop, so I have a full loop. And then I put that. What I do buy from Detail Masters is a seat belt. So I take a seat belt, and it'll be somewhere in here, looped in your it'll be looped in your ribbon, to where when you pull the seat belt, it'll click into your other part of your seat belt. And now let's get to that. So how I make that, okay, I use this. A lot of my detailing stuff is, a lot of it's this soldering wire, because you can do anything you want with soldering wire. I think this is 060. So that's what I think it is. It's like 060-ish. So look for that, okay? I don't really know what size it is. It's like 60 thou. So I cut a piece off of it, you know, with my clippers. I use these because it's very, very easy to cut. I take these, okay? These are just some junk needle nose or whatever. I smash it down. So now I got that, okay? So, well, I've got 3 of them here. I was gonna paint one for you guys. So what I do is I take this and I stick it. Hold on just a sec. Let me switch hands so I can show you what I do. I take this and I put this on the side, okay? So now you guys got you got your side piece there, and your side piece. Wow, well, I keep doing stuff like that. Your side piece, your other part of your seatbelt where it clicks in. Okay, I paint this black, and usually I'll put like a little bit of red or orange or whatever right here, and it simulates the push button to release. So that's pretty much, I hope you guys can get the whole gist of what I do. That's pretty much how I do it, because you're gonna have the console here, and you're gonna just glue this in between the console, this piece here. After you paint it, you cut this to whatever size. This is just made to show you guys what it kind of looks like. It looks, it looks kind of like that. You can file it, make it smooth, do whatever, shape it however you want. That's how I make my seat belts. So it'll be like this. And the seat belt will sit inside here. I'm trying to do this with one hand, so you get the gist. It sits inside here. This will be propped up a little bit like this, to where you guys, to where it just goes in between the seat and the console. And that's how I do it. So you're gonna need a pair of clippers, 2 different sizes of soldering wire, something to crimp your soldering wire. You can even flatten out the shoulder belt, okay? You're gonna glue that piece in here. I didn't glue it in there, it just fell out. So I put a little CA glue on the tip of this piece here, and I glue it in. And then when it's in there, it's dry, I paint it like a matte black or whatever color your interior is gonna go. I paint this whatever color your interior is gonna go. The ribbon, of course, I showed you guys the ribbon. And that's gonna be whatever your interior is, or I like to off color it a little bit to do whatever, you know, if it's black, I do gray or whatnot. You're gonna need the toothpick to bend your loop, and a nice pair of tweezers. And these are actually electrical tweezers. They're pretty awesome. So these are like the best tweezers that I've ever bought. It saves you so much work if you have these. And an X-Acto knife, because you might have to cut something, you know. But that's how I do that. So that's a quick little tutorial of how I make my shoulder belts. So I hope this helps everybody, and I hope it answers some questions, because I've had people ask me how I make my shoulder belts before, whether I'm at a show or whatnot, and here you go. So for all my viewers, this is for you guys. So, and hopefully we can do more tutorials over the time, you know, over a little bit of time. But I want to do some more what's in the boxes. If anybody's got anything they want to see, I have plenty of kits. I'm gonna actually do a what's in the box of this. It might anger some of you people, but I'm gonna open that. So here you go. I'm gonna open that probably pretty soon. It's been sitting up here. I've been wanting to do it, and I was talking to Matt, you know, Lucas. He's like, "You're gonna make a lot of people mad, but I'm gonna do it anyway," because I am a builder, not a collector. I just don't collect. I do collect because I have a bunch of kits, but I don't do it with the intention to collect them and not ever touch them. I open everything, and you know, if something ever happens to me, my wife can sell them, whether they're sealed or not sealed. I'm sure she'll get whatever she wants. Hopefully my grandkid takes my collection later on when I can't use my hands or whatever, and he does something with it, runs with it, you know. But I think that's going to be the end of this video. You guys take care, and have a great one. Bye.